What's the Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here, your coach of the Chester Chinchows, and this is the team builder for week 1 of the PIC, the Pokemon Invitational Cup, and of course our first opponent, Dan, aka Hawker, and his berry Butterfrees. So this is the team I have built. At the end of this video, I will be going through the his draft analysis to see what threats he could be bringing me, and of course what threats I am bringing to counteract that. So this is our team. So first off, we have Charlotte. She is got a Focus Sash. She is our Gargantua. She has Compound Outage for the ability. She has Bug Buzz, Sticky Webs, Volt Switch, and Energy Ball. She is here to set up those Sticky Webs and make sure our team is a little faster. Yes, the fact is the Fog and Rapid Spin can get rid of those things, but hopefully that won't happen too much, and we can always bring her back in if that's the case, and Volt Switch her back out if necessary. As we look at her stats here, she has 252 in speed, 252 in special attack, and 4 in special defense as well with that timid nature. Really looking forward to using Charlotte. I cannot wait to see what she can do. Hopefully the sticky webs will go up rather nicely and we'll be able to outspeed our competition. Then we've got that free Wi-Fi. Activate your Wi-Fi buttons for free Wi-Fi. Mega Altaria, holding the Altaria Knight with Pixelate for the ability. Cotton Guard, Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, and Roost are on its moveset. I cannot wait to use this. This is a very specially bulky moveset here with that Calm Nature, 252 in special defense, 8 in special attack, and 248 in, of course, HP as well. Now, and the thing is about this set is I can set up a few cotton guards, and of course be the tank that Altaria deserves to be, and of course go to town with Dragon Pulse and Hyper Voice, and we got Roost there as well to get any HP back. I was thinking Draco Media, but my assistant coach Ninblaze told me not to go with that because the fact is it does miss a bit, and of course it also has a slight, it will lower your special attack by 2 stages, and that's not great. That's not great at all. That doesn't really help out Altaria, really, if we're lowering its attack by 2 stages. That's not great at all. Then we have Wet the Vaporeon, holding leftovers with Water Absorb for the ability, Scald, Wish, Ice Beam, and Protect on its moveset. We got Protect to scout out and see what people are going to do. Of course, we got Ice Beam there because it's an amazing move, very powerful, and can do a lot of damage, especially if it brings in like Dragon types or Grass types or anything weak to Ice. Possibly even flying types too. And we got Scald there because it's stab and it's power. It's got the chance of burn. It's amazing. We got Wish to wish our HP back together. We could wish and then protect and get our HP back. Or we could wish, switch out, and whoever needs HP could come in and get HP from the wish. So there's very good ideas there too. As we take a look at its stats here, it's got that bold nature with 252 in defense, along with 4 in special attack and 252 in HP as well. Looking forward to using Wet the Vaporeon. Then we have Lolhax, our Togetic, with the King's Rock, Serene Grace for the ability, Defog, Heal Bell, Toxic, and Exo Sentry on its moveset. Exo Sentry has a 10% chance of flinch, which will be boosted by the Serene Grace ability, and of course, also you got the King's Rock to boost it even more so, hopefully, so everything should go really, really nicely. We've got Heal Bell to get rid of any stash conditions, we got the Fog to get rid of any hazards that are on our side of the pitch, a little bit of hazard awareness, and of course, we have Toxic there to badly poison our opponents, and that will be really, really cool as well. As we look at the stats right here, it's got a Calm Nature with 252 in special defense, 8 in special attack, and 248 in HP as well. Looking forward to using Lolhax, our Togetic. Then we've got that person who likes those whips and chains. I'm talking about Mr. Grey himself, S&M the Ferrothorn. Holding that rocky helmet, and of course has Iron Barbs for the ability, and has Power Whip, Knockoff, Leech Seed, and Stealth Rocks. Basically, this mon is supposed to be defensive to get up the Leech Seed, to get up the Stealth Rocks. It can knock off to get items away, and it can Power Whip, which is stab, and probably one of the most powerful physical grass type moves there is that he can learn. So I really like it, so we'll see what happens. As we take a look at its stats right here, it's got that impish nature with boosted defense, with 252 in defense, 8 in attack, and 248 in HP as well. So pretty nice, really. And then we got MS-DOS holding a tree scarf with adaptability for the ability, Nasty Plot, Agility, Tri-Attack, and Thunderbolt on its moveset. Cannot wait to use MS-DOS. MS-DOS is amazing. And of course should do some serious work as well. As we look at its stats right here, it's got 252 in special attack, as well as 4 in defense. That's 4 in special defense and 252 in speed, holding that modest nature there. So that's really cool. And the reason why it's got a choice scarf is basically because the whole point the whole set I'm trying to go for here is to make Charlotte put up sticky webs and possibly get everyone to be faster. But the fact is, if the fog happens and Charlotte's no longer around, I have a choice scarf on my Porygon Z to boost it, to make it fast anyway. So it should be fine for Porygon Z to be okay without Charlotte. But just in case, it's got Charlotte there too. So, you know, Porygon Z has got his options. He doesn't really need Charlotte, but he's got Charlotte there too. Charlotte is a good setup mon, and Porygon Z knows what he's doing, knows what they're doing as Porygon Z knows what it's doing too, so hopefully I won't need to worry about it too much. And we have Tri-Attack and Thunderbolt, and just in case our item gets knocked off, which might happen, we got Agility and Nasty Plot there too, which would be really nice to use if our item does get knocked off. And possibly, maybe in a few weeks' time, I might be able to try and trick an item onto my opponents, like a choice scarf, like a choice band, like a choice specs, like an assault vest or something like that. Something they don't want on one of their mons using MS-DOS. That would be pretty cool too. Just something I'm looking into, not something I'm putting on this week, but something I'm looking into, and I think it might work out rather nicely. So, without further ado, I will see you guys in the draft analysis for my opponent, Hawker. And again, we are back with the draft picks that Dan may be bringing during this match, and I hope that I've got everything right because I've had to set this into 2 different recordings. But anyway, so Dan has got his Mega Latios there, which is a very scary threat. I don't know if he'll be bringing it because the fact is Altaria is a thing, so I don't think he would bring it if he was going to bring it. He might bring it, but Altaria is still a thing, and the fact is I resist any dragon-type moves he throws up against me, so it's not the best thing to bring. Of course, he has that Excadrill there, which is going to be amazing to bring against me. Hopefully, I can counteract it. Excadrill is a very scary mon, and I'm kind of scared of it. You know, it's got Iron Head, it's a good spinner, and it can do Earthquake and Rock Slide rather nicely as well. So it's kind of a scary mon when you think about it. Of course, you've got Togekiss there, which is the evolved form of my little Togetic, which of course can run the exact same sets I run. Plus, it is a very tanky fairy type as well, so it can work out really nicely. He's got Manaphy there, and we saw in the PDK match what Manaphy can do this week. We saw the fact that Manaphy could take a Tail Glow and of course Rotom Pass out and give everyone a special attack boost. It can also set up rather nicely, so it's a really scary mon too. He's got Chestnut there too, which I don't exactly know what Chestnut can do, but I know it's an interesting UU threat, and it can do some serious work with things like Seed Bomb. Plus it's got the bulletproof ability, so it's really, really scary. Can Chestnut be? Entei is an amazing Pokemon there. He's also got in his 6th slot, and that could do some amazing work too. With Sacred Fire, and of course got that pressure ability as well. I believe it gets like Flash Fire as its hidden ability, but I don't know if that's released yet, so I don't know if he'll be able to use it, but that's still kind of scary, and it's still kind of power. Entei is a very powerful mon. Zapdos is also kind of amazing too. A little weak to rocks, but the fact is, Zapdos is very powerful as well, and very tanky. Good idea to run leftovers on Zapdos, so it can work out really nicely. So it's a very beefy Thunderbird, and it can do really nice work. Actually, that's an interesting nickname for it, Thunderbird. You know, Thunderbirds. Anyway, so yeah, he's got Sneasel as well there. I know he wanted Weavile, but Sneasel's really good too, and Sneasel is scarily quick as well. It is very, very quick in his RU picks, and it's just an amazing mon. I'm kind of scared of it too. Chinchino is skill linked, probably its best ability, can do some serious work with skill link. Of course, you could also run Cute Charm if you're a little bit on the strange side of things. You could run Cute Charm, and I think it also gets adaptability as well, so that could work out very nicely too. I don't exactly know what Chinchino's hidden ability is, but I know skill link's there, and I know Cute Charm's there. I can't remember what else is there. Excelgor is a very interesting setup mon, plus is a very good special attacker as well. It works really nicely, so it's an interesting threat that Dan could bring. And of course, he's also got Miss Magnius there, which Miss Magnius is a very scary mon sometimes. Tanky also works well with leftovers, can work well with choice specs as well, and of course, works interestingly well with those Shadow Balls, Will-O-Wisps, and some other very good ghost type moves as well. Very scary. He's got Muck there, and Muck is a special wall, very tanky, can take many hits, and of course deliver gunk shots and sludge bombs and do the work. Also it knows elemental punches, so fire punch Muck anyone. And of course Rampardos. Now I've seen what Dan could do with Rampardos. Dan is amazing because he had Hook's hideout a few weeks ago, and he had a Rampardos on that set, and it was a very, very interesting Rampardos set, and I was really scared. I'm really scared of it too, so I'm not looking forward to facing Rampardos, but I'm looking forward to facing Dan and the Berry Butterfrees. And if you are looking forward to facing Dan and the Berry Butterfrees, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the set on the team that I am bringing and the sets that they have. And of course, don't forget to watch the battle 8 PM tonight, Greenwich Mean Time. A link should be down in the description when the video goes live. But until then, don't forget to check out my opponent as well and the rest of the PIC. But until the battle, I'll see you next time, everyone. Good night.